on, everybody? My name is Sean Pierce Johnson. Welcome to my YouTube channel, where today we are going to be taking a look at this absolutely awesome new headless guitar from a company called HILS America. Now, if you're not familiar with HILS America, that's to be understood. It is a brand new company. However, the builder of these guitars, HILS Guitars, based out of South Korea, is not a newcomer to the game. As a matter of fact, they actually have a huge share of the market in South Korea, and all their guitars are made in Indonesia, which they then import here, and the HILS America team gives everything its once over once it's here stateside. And they offer a whole lot of different instruments. Hopefully we'll be seeing more of them on the channel very soon. But this is the first one, the most eye-catching, and really the one that I think can really put this company on the map. And yes, I am well aware that headless guitars are kinda hot right now, but considering that most options start at around $1,000 as the entry point, this thing right here is $499 shipped in the US. That's pretty incredible, but does it deliver us a great guitar? Today we are going to find out, putting the next through all the paces for cleans, dirties, and some other fun sounds. But before we get to those sounds, let's talk about the specs of this instrument so that we know what we're in for. Now, I can't say for certain how heavy this guitar is, but I do want to start out by saying this is an incredibly lightweight guitar. That's kind of one of the hallmark features of headless guitars. It has a mahogany body, and it's finished in a very nice satin matte ivory finish. Flipping to the back, we have a 4-bolt neck heel with a roasted maple neck. And then topping that roasted maple neck is a rosewood fretboard with 24 stainless steel frets. Already to start, we're seeing some pretty premium specs, but let's dive a little further. The neck is your typical Fender style scale length, 25.5 inches, but it is outfitted with a compound radius fretboard, starting at 12-inch radius at the cowboy position and then working your way up to the whittly lead part, 16 inches. Now let's work our way to the electronics, starting off with the pickups, 2 humbuckers, awesome, my favorite combination usually, ceramics, so they're much more aggressive in tone and a bit more modern in focus, a single volume and a single tone, which is a push-pull knob for splitting the humbuckers, and a 3-way toggle switch. Your guitar's output jack is on the side, just underneath the bridge and tuners. But now it's time to move to the point where I feel really separates the men from the boys in the headless guitar world, and that's the hardware. Most headless guitars do implement some kind of proprietary hardware, and that's no different here on the Next. We have a custom designed 6-saddle bridge with our tuning pegs right down here. Should we call that the back or the bottom? They're right here, and they're very easy to access, and this guitar stays in tune quite well, if I do say so myself. And then up here behind the bone nut, we have a titanium string retainer block. But I have said enough about this guitar. I would like to now start playing it. So let's start with some basic cleans, crunches, dirty sounds by plugging into the MT100 from PRS for our cleans and the Orange Rock Reverb 100 for the dirty stuff. Now you may have noticed that there weren't any split coil sounds in those segments just there, because literally I had no idea this was a split coil knob until, well, just before starting to record this portion of the video. What can I say? I'm a little bit absent-minded sometimes. So let's go ahead and check out some split coil sounds in this segment right here. Now, I know a lot of people are not going to get headless guitars, and I can certainly understand that. When I encountered my first Steinberger, yikes, I had no idea what to think about it. But over the course of the last several years, with more companies embracing headless guitars and with new companies coming out solely based on making headless guitars, I've really wanted to get my hands on one and get to know it intimately. And I am very much enjoying the experience with this next model headless guitar from HILS. I have played it so many times. I am constantly picking it up just to see what else it can do. The only situation I haven't tried it in is at church, which I kind of feel like my fellow guitar players in the rotation would just laugh me off stage. But you know what? I do what I want. So maybe one of these times I'll play it at church and see how people react to it. But that's all just my opinion on it, but we need to hear a little bit more about this guitar. So let's wrap up this video by showing you a few sound examples using a bunch of different pedals, some different amplifiers. Oh, and we're also going to run the rocker verb and the MT100 with a heavy tone at the same time. I'm really excited about that. This is going to be fun. And there you have it, my friends. That is the next model headless guitar from HILS America. I have had so much fun with this guitar, and a huge thanks to the guys at HILS for sending this to me and linking up with me and trusting me to demo this for you all. Is there anything else that I can say about this? Well, if you don't like it in white, it comes in a wide array of other colors, from metallic orange and blue and a green color to, hey, if you're a black guitar person, there's a black one there for you. And I really don't know if there's a competitive instrument to this. I mean, at its price point, it's $499 US. I feel like you're gonna have to pay twice that to start to get into quality headless guitars, but I'm telling you right now, there's so much to love spec-wise about this, and as far as playability goes, I'm having zero issues with it, and I'm loving every minute of it. If you want to check out their website and browse what they've got, I've got a link in the description box down below, and I don't get any sort of commission from them if you buy anything through their website. I just think that this is a cool new company offering some affordable instruments to the working musician. And if you've wanted to dip your toes into any of the other styles of instrument they make, or even just dipping your toes into the headless world, $4.99 is a very low barrier of entry, and I think that's awesome. We need more good, affordable gear right now because, let's face it, our dollars are not going as far as they used to. So until I am able to get something more expensive, this is the headless guitar that I will be using, and I guarantee you're going to see it in a lot more videos on the channel coming up soon. You can use the comments section down below to ask any questions or give me your feedback. I'd love to hear it, and I'll try to respond to each and every one of you as best I can. And if you enjoyed this video enough to want to support what I do, I would appreciate that immensely. And there's a couple things that you can do, and they're very simple. The best way is to sign up for my email club. There's a link in the description box down below. And if you would like to go one step beyond that, you can use the affiliate links that I have to Sweetwater, Zounds, Amazon, Vola Guitars, whatever. Those are also in the description box down below, and I earn a small commission from those sales that then comes to me to help fund the content that I make here on the channel. I look forward to seeing you all in the next video, and until then, my friends, I'm Sean Pierce Johnson, wishing you all watching great tone and happy stomping. Cheers, friends. God bless.